Hey guys, Joe Tunney here at Infinity of Kirkland in Kirkland, Washington, just outside of Seattle. And last night we took in this beautiful 2012 Toyota RAV4, so I figured we'd learn a little bit about 2012 RAV4s. This one is a V6 and a limited with navigation, so super well equipped. And then this particular car has but 7,000 original miles, so a great example to learn a little bit more about the 2012 RAV4. It is a carryover from the 2011 model year, but it is also a V6, which we'll learn is super desirable in these. In fact, compared to the 4-cylinder, which has 90 less horsepower than the 6-cylinder, the 4-cylinder only achieves 2 miles per gallon better than the 6-cylinder. The 6-cylinder comes in at 269 horsepower and then 246 pound-feet of torque. It uses a 5-speed automatic transmission, where the 4-cylinder only uses a 4-speed. So this one averages 22 miles per gallon, which is actually pretty good for what it is, whereas the 4-cylinder achieves just 24. Taking a look at this car, now there is a base model and then there's a Sport, and the Sport will come with 18-inch wheels, and you say, well, how can this be the loaded model and only come with 17s? It's because that's how the Limited works. The Limited comes with 17-inch wheels. There's a few different options packages. Limited, believe it or not, does not come with leather interior. You actually have to get a premium package to get leather interior, and then it comes with the power driver's seat and then heated seats as well. And then there's an additional premium feature that you can get, which is a moonroof, which this one has. And then there's the navigation feature, and then this has navigation, but strangely, it doesn't have a rear view camera built into the navigation. It has a rear view camera, it's just built into the mirror. Front seat's set up the way I like it at 6 feet tall. So in the back seat, you wonder if it's going to be a bit snug back here. No, not at all. Now, although these come with an optional third row seat, I wouldn't recommend this particular car if I was looking for a sport utility with a third row seat, just because the third row seat is minuscule. It's super small. And the second row seat is very comfortable. So if you're looking for something that's very roomy for 5, this is a great choice. If you're looking for something that's roomy for 7, it's not a great choice. Now, they're very stout vehicles. In fact, if you were to set this up to tow, it'll tow 3,500 pounds. And then if we look at the shell back here, that means there's a spare tire, of course. If you see these without the shell, that's because it came with run flat tires. And you'll hear a lot of mixed reviews about run flat tires. One of the reasons for mixed reviews on run flat tires is that they are very expensive to replace compared to their non-run flat counterparts. Trunk space, well, the trunk space is great. So long as you get the 2 rows of seat model. If you get the 3 rows of seats model, then of course that's all compromised by the third row seat. So trunk space, quite nice, and then extra storage underneath. So 2 levels of storage inside. And then the swing out door, you can see this one's dirty. It was just traded in last night, but the swing out door is actually a really cool touch. My family, we had a Lexus GX 470 for many years, had the same color in fact, and had that same swing out door, and we really like that feature. One of the reasons that I like that feature is that when your garage door is closed, you can open this up just a smidge without having to open up the garage door. Just toss stuff in, grab stuff out, what have you. With a trunk that opens up all the way, especially like these modern power trunks, you always have to open up the garage whenever you need something out of the garage. A small distinction, but something that I learned to really appreciate. Passenger side, everything looks fantastic on this car. It should. It's only got 7,000 miles. Let's jump inside and take a peek. Now, any 6-cylinder model and any third row seat model will have the downhill assist control, which this one has. And then again, this one has the N-Tune on top of the navigation unit, so it has all the latest apps for Pandora radio and what have you. And then, as I mentioned, when I put the vehicle in reverse, no camera here. The camera is up here, and it's a little bit small for my liking. If I'm going to have a rear view camera, I'd rather have it on the screen here, but that's not how it works on the RAV4. And then this one, heated seat as well. Heated seats plural, actually. You just put left or right and then choose which one you want to have heated or both. Push button start, because we have a limited. Power mirrors, and they're heated mirrors as well. And then again, outstanding power. I mean, it's really a lot. 269 horsepower for a vehicle this size, especially with the high torque numbers. It's super powerful. I mean, it's a really fast vehicle, excellent brakes, and it also handles really nicely. On top of that, look at all the space. So you just have tons of headroom, tons of stretch out and relax room. For a small scale vehicle, it's actually really big inside. And then of course it's a Toyota, which means two things. Everything's logical and plain and normal, just how I like it. And then of course the quality is utterly superlative. Toyota makes some of the very best vehicles, not just in the modern car business, but that have ever been made in the history of the automobile business. This particular car is in a really cool color combination, and then again has extraordinary low miles. If you have any questions about this particular vehicle or any questions about RAV4s in general, please don't hesitate to give me a call. My name is Joe Tunney. I'm the sales manager here at Infiniti of Kirkland. You can call me anytime, 425-821-1600, or just drop me an email at joet@infinitiofkirkland.com.